player is how I like to describe him. He flows very easily between an offensive and defensive game plan. So he'll be like sitting back, waiting for you to whiff your moves, and he'll launch punish you or anything like that, or just like kind of poke you out. But the minute he gets an advantage, he takes that edge and he just pushes you. He takes that edge and he beats you with it. He just takes that advantage home
Exactly.
and just stays on the offense. He's very good at, and then once his offense is done, he doesn't stay on it and overcommit. He goes right back to his defense.
Exactly. So we're going to see the Leroy and the Josie here, actually. Interesting choices. Started it off with the counter hit down back 3 there from Leroy.
Yeah, a little bit trades back and forth here for each of them. Nice, he finishes the string there. JNR's just sitting back waiting for a whiff, a little out of range for the whiff punish, and here's the hell sweep from Lazy Shinigami. All right,
now we're just playing a little footsies.
Oh, there's the orbital into the combo, and that's going to be some huge damage, leaving him one interaction away from death. Oh, it just tries to launch it and gets himself
crazy
parried. Really interesting thing about Leroy's parry can parry anything in this game. Usually in this game, if you elbow or it's a sword or something, it doesn't count. Leroy doesn't care, he just parries everything.
Yeah, Leroy probably one of the strongest characters in Season 3 so far. A lot of people say he's the best, but obviously it's subjective. But so far we're seeing pretty great performance from the Lazy Shinigami here, taking it with a perfect, holy moly.
That was a good parry right there.
That was clean.
That was some clean stuff, and he's up 2-0 pretty handedly over JNR. JNR just trying to get the offense back, but Shinigami just has the number on him. Huge counter hit. Is it a confirm here? All right, JNR just trying to work him slowly towards the wall. Huge punish.
Big combo there.
The full crouch mix-up. Oh, JNR finishes it off with the string, getting himself in, starting to make a lot of distance between him and Lazy Shinigami to keep the pressure up.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of just really good fundamentals from both players. Lazy Shinigami just getting in his face, not letting him breathe at all, getting random counter hits like that one that just work out in the end. JNR also playing really good at the same time, just kind of controlling the neutral very well, but also seems to be having issues getting in the first place. But we're going to get a counter hit there. We're going to see a big combo now.
Towards the wall. Huge launch from JNR. Oh, I think it's going to be an awkward wall combo. He's not quite going to kill, but goes into the switch dance mix-up and takes the second round. We're tied up 2-2 here.
Starting it out with a 1-1, no counter hit. Crouch dash 3 right away from Josie.
Yeah, JNR making those adaptations to get himself on the board. Doesn't get the confirm hit after that. Just keeping the pressure on here. Some good stance mix-ups from... Oh my goodness, huge counter hit.
Huge duck there and launch. At the wall now, what we see.
Shinigami's looking to keep him at the wall. JNR jab pressures his way out of there. And just going back and forth.
You can see JNR throwing out a lot of those magic fours. He's trying to catch him pressing buttons when he's in range. But a big crouch dash 2, and that's going to be the game.
Yeah, JNR runs it back 3 rounds to take the first game, really making those adaptations and focusing on it. I know some of you maybe aren't as familiar with watching Tekken. A really major component of this is you see the movement. You'll see times where the two players are just like miles from each other, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to get their opponent to press a button, and then they whiff. So they just miss the move altogether. And then from that, you can do any kind of punish. Usually it's like a launch punish that'll launch them in the air, and then they get a full punish. And that's where a lot of the damage comes in this game. So you see them kind of going back and forth. And when you whiff a move, even a jab, you can get launch punish if it's a whiff. So it's a very, very dangerous like game of cat and mouse going back and forth.
Yeah, exactly. Tekken is very much about the fundamentals and how you play the game and understand your opponent's moveset in particular. Playing multiple characters in this game can be very useful for some people, but it can also be a burden. So, honestly, in this situation, JNR, he does have the better fundamentals overall, I'd say. He has a very good knowledge of the game and understanding of characters' frame data, their punishment, and everything like that. So, JNR, you'll tend to see pretty solid gameplay, not taking very many risks, whereas Lazy Shinigami, he likes to take the risks because sometimes they pay off, and I mean, you've seen it there. He went up 2 rounds and immediately, but then JNR just brought it back.
Definitely. Kind of that just back and forth thing. Just as I said earlier, just kind of that big clash of styles. You see Shinigami just on him. He just stays on him. But once JNR got him off him, he played the range, and he started doing some whiff punishes. Started to do really good. So we'll try and look out for a little bit more on that, because during this match, see if like we can notice like when they're being more aggressive and when JNR is kind of playing back and getting his whiff punishes.
Yes, exactly. And we're on Souk. One of the best stages.
It's actually a great stage. The wall is a little small, but we deal with it.
Yeah, I tend to like this stage a lot for a few characters, but I also tend to like shy away from the stage. I feel like it's a little awkward at some points.
Yeah, because this stage is actually a lot of stages in this game are either a straight hexagon, an octagon for some of them, and then other ones are just like a giant rectangle. This one is like a thin rectangle. Like on the one side, it's a very small wall. Like you can get somebody in the wall off of like literally almost anything. But if you go along the other wall, it's like one of the longer stages. Where a lot of stages are the same length on each one. So you're gonna see the wall game be very important on this map because it's very easy to back somebody into the wall just because of how small that middle part is.
You're going to see a lot of the time, you're going to see someone get stuck in a corner, and you're going to see someone pressuring them very, very hard to get the wall splats or to get counter hits or anything like that off of it. And that's just huge in Tekken overall. If you get your opponent into the corner, it's absolutely hell for them to get out.
Definitely. Because you hit a wall splat, that is probably nearly half your health with most characters.
That's a lot of damage
Not
nowadays.
a situation you want to be in.
We got that schoolgirl Josie outfit.
This is some pretty good core values going on here. Huge counter hit by JNR to start off the round, working him towards the wall here. So here's this big wall pressure we're kind of looking for. We're going to see if JNR can keep him trapped there. All right, he's still got his back to the wall. JNR is kind of in the power seat here. Good punish from lazy Shinigami.
Seeing good pressure now, going with the down 3-2. Ooh, nice mid.
Oh, huge block
Big launch
on the hell sweep. Not the biggest punish he could do, but JNR uses the advantage and gets the counter hit on the end there to keep the pressure on and take the round.
All right, now Lazy Shinigami is throwing out some mix-ups, trying to get JNR to press with that back 1+2 counter hit, but doesn't quite get it.
He's already down half his health. That's all it took.
Already at the wall, too. Ooh, big counter hit, though.
We finish those strings. That's the orbital. That should seal the deal for Shinigami. It's that unrelenting aggression at the beginning there. Just got him half the health bar, and he's just rode it all the way home.
Big backdash into a launch.
Yeah, big start to the round here. Now Shinigami's got the pressure on here. He's going to try and just keep him at the wall. You see, he's just hitting him while he's down. And now JNR's back is to the wall again. That was a really good
great punish there.
Excellent, yes.
All right, we're going to see some...
Each other. Just they're fishing for whips.
Yeah, looking for those whiffs, obviously.
Oh, big huge trade by Shinigami, and that's going to take him all the way to the wall. Kind of an awkward splat, so it doesn't get full combo.
Big counter hit. This is going to be a lot of damage.
This is going to be beautiful. I think it's going to awkwardly splat the wall. And it kills.
Gets the kill anyways.
When you hit the wall with somebody, it does a tiny sliver of damage. If you notice there, the wall bounce itself killed him. The wall hit itself. Always love to see it.
Again, we're just seeing that footsies that they're playing, just spacing each other out, looking for whiffs. This is going to be a big punish now. Oh, not quite. Great parry, though.
Doesn't quite know the term footsies. It's where you're playing back from each other, kind of zoning each other out. And that's what that
big launch.
For. And footsies kind of is the umbrella term, rather, to fill those. Oh, man, he's just keeping him at the wall.
Gonna see a little pressure. Ooh, nice block.
Punish. Oh, whiffs the combo though, but it doesn't matter. Gets the wall rising forward to finish it off. That's JNR taking the first two rounds. He's sitting one off of taking the set.
Yeah, like JNR looking super good in the set right now. Just wasn't looking good at first, but then all of a sudden he just like something clicked and he just turned it around completely, and he's just doing amazing now. At least Shinigami though, he's doing great too. JNR probably the best player in Alberta, would you say, next to Juggernaut?
I would say that's definitely, I'd say Juggernaut and Calgary and probably JNR like the top two players out of Alberta, and both really excel at that flow style I was talking about earlier. Juggernaut's an Elisa player, which is another character that really rewards that play style. When they play, it is great to watch. But it's also kind of fun to watch too, because Shinigami like embodying a completely other play style that we don't see a lot of, just that unrelenting aggression, because he knows when to push his advantage. He does get punished for it sometimes, but when it works out, he wins big. So kind of a very high risk, very high reward play style.
Yeah, exactly. Lazy Shinigami, he loves to be in your face. He loves to be pushing buttons. He'll take his risks. The way he likes to play a lot of the time, he'll find something, he'll try it on you, and if it works, he'll keep doing it until you figure it out.
Yeah, and the minute you deal with it, he's on to his next mix-up. Like, he's got like this line
something.
of like mix-up and situation. Oh, there's the Gigas.
We're gonna see the Gigas now.
Let's go. For context, Gigas is arguably one of the lowest tier characters in the thing, because Tekken's really based about movement. Gigas has one of the worst movements in the game.
Yeah, he has one of the best. He has one of the best backdashes in the games, but the big thing about Tekken is it's a 3D game, so you can sidestep in both. You can sidestep into the foreground, into the background. So Gigas has probably one of the worst, if not the worst, sidestep in the game. So it makes it really hard for him to get around certain attacks that normal characters can.
Yeah, now the advantages he does get for that is he has insane range with his normal and like his arms. And they're the size of like other characters. And he does incredible amounts of damage. You get a counter hit with Gigas, you probably almost taken like 3/4 of their health. It is actually just insane the amount of damage this man pumps out.
Oh yeah, exactly. Gigas can pump out easily 80 damage. Max health in this game 170, so 80 damage, that's like basically all of your health bar. It's a ton. All right, so getting into round 1 now. Starts it with the low.
Yeah, just trading back and forth here. JNR playing around the stance pressure here. Oh, that's going to be a huge punish. No, doesn't quite get it. You can launch punish that move on block.
Yeah, that move is -15, which in this game means you can get a full combo off of it.
Yeah, because most of your traditional launchers come out in 15 frames, which is that's the startup frame, so it's how long it takes the move to execute.
Exactly, so now we're just seeing good
mix-up.
fundamentals. Oh, the unblockable!
Oh, he's just going back with the pressure here. JNR just looking one more tap for interact.
Oh,
my
the
goodness,
forward
rage
two!
That's some good stuff. So everybody needs to know when Gigas turns giant and blue there, that's his rage, or rage drive rather. And it's actually a mix-up. You can either do a high that people can duck under, or you do an unblockable. It's pretty wild.
All right, so we're seeing good stuff from the beginning of the round. JNR got that clean duck immediately. Oh, another duck.
Yeah, we don't whip the combos here, boy. I think it's actually going to kill.
On the wall.
Oh, he adjusted slightly to make sure he got the damage because that was such an awkward wall splat. Oh, that is guaranteed on counter hit. Getting his damage off the start of the round.
Yes, it is. Big forward 4-2 there.
Oh, he's getting the pressure, just lows. He's just playing that range, trying to make him whiff. Oh my god, go for some
nice punish.
Yeah, pays for his sins dearly. Oh, look at the backswing to get around the jab.
Oh, not quite the punish he needed. That is -14. He could have done his Superman punch. All right, more footsies now, just spacing each other out, waiting for the whiff. Ooh, good whiff punish there.
Oh,
great launch.
And that is Shinigami taking up 2-1. Gigas.
All right, starting it out. This stage, one of the few stages that has a little bit of a gimmick to it. Starts as like a sort of a rectangle or a circle sort of, and then final round when someone gets to the third, obviously, it becomes a infinite stage. No walls anymore. Infinite stages tend to be your fundamental, like, this is where you show your fundamentals off with infinite stages.
Yeah, because footsies become insanely important here, because you can just backdash as far as you want.
You do not have to approach if you do not want to. Big combo there, though. We're going to the final round. All right, started off with a hop kick.
Around those limbs a little bit better now, but Shinigami getting his damage where he needs it. Oh, huge duck.
Great stuff. Big combo here.
Now what's the pressure he's going to lead into? Looking for a full crouch mix-up.
Throws out the Superman punch. Ooh, no punish there, though. Good punish.
Punished for his sins. No random launchers here.
Looking super good for the lazy Shinigami right now. JNR almost in rage. Oh, there's the rage. This could be the end of the round if he gets something lucky.
Yeah, it is one hit on either side here that is going to cause the end of the game. Oh, it's too close.
You can tell he's looking for it.
Yeah, he's just looking for a big whiff punish. JNR's just looking for a single combo.
Oh, the jab?
Shinigami
Not
just
quite.
Pokes. Oh, look at his one hit away from death.
Oh,
he's getting the low here. JNR's going back. There's also the timer. Keep it mind.
Oh my god!
Finish it off with the rage drive.
JNR with the craziest rage drive I've ever seen.
Oh
go
my goodness.
right underneath the jab.
So much on the table there. The timer was almost